seen the stars reflect in the reservoirs.
Ok, estamos en septiembre, 29 de septiembre del 2007 y estamos manejando por la carretera 101, the 101, the one and only, hacia Santa Bárbara. Vamos al Santa Barbara Bowl para encontrarnos con Morrissey, con su grupo, para conversar un rato. Esto es más bien como un encuentro en realidad, porque yo no soy un periodista. Tengo mucho respeto por los buenos periodistas y la verdad es que lo quiero plantear más como una especie de encuentro donde podemos intercambiar ideas, donde podemos conocernos básicamente. Y me pareció muy interesante cuando me propusieron hacerlo. También me pareció muy interesante que pues que él no haya querido aceptar la propuesta de muchos canales importantes de música, revistas musicales que querían también tener una exclusiva. Y se lo diera a LAPD. Right on, man, right on.
Until you've seen sunlight from that smashed human bone.
Well, first of all, I'd like to tell you how flattered I am to be here.
Thank you.
It's a great pleasure to be here with you. I've been a great admirer of your music ever since I was a teenager.
Thank you.
And I'm not a reporter.
No.
So I'm an artist like you,
Yes.
music songwriter. First, why do you think you have such a big and loyal Latino fan base here?
I'm not sure why. I can only guess, and I think it's to do with passion, and I think also to do with crooning, in the sense that I think Latinos like traditionally the crooner, and I think I'm a crooner.
I understand that you're a vegetarian.
Yes.
Do you think the world would be a better place if everybody was vegetarian?
Well, I think so, yes. I can't think of any negative aspects of vegetarianism, but all the aspects of being a carnivore are negative. There is nothing positive. And there has never been a good argument in the history of the world for eating animals. It's a shocking thing, it's a very violent thing, and it's a very, very violent industry. And as long as this industry exists, the world will be a violent place, I think.
There will be elections next year.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea of who could be the best possible president of the U.S.?
Well, I think it's a very difficult question, because if you're drawn to becoming the president, or if you're drawn to being a world leader, and leaders always mean bullies, they don't ever mean world poets. It's always somebody who can bully and who can be a terrorist. You have to be a terrorist in order to be a president. So the people who are attracted to politics are never good people. They're always people who are potentially terrorists, and you can see it in all the people who lead our countries throughout the world. They're never nice people, so it doesn't really matter in a way who wins the election, because I think the results are always the same. And you can look at the candidates and say, well, he's not bad and she's okay, but the results are always the same.
Do you think an artist could save the world? What, maybe not one artist, but through the vehicle of music, songwriting. I mean, it's very powerful to be on stage and to use the instrument of the voice and to talk to thousands of people at the same time.
But I think it is music, and I think it is artists who do save the world. It isn't politicians. It isn't the police. The police don't save the world.
But isn't it a kind of politic? To say what you think on a stage?
I think any kind of action is politics. Mm-hmm. So certainly singing is very political, because you literally have total freedom, and this doesn't happen anywhere else in life with anything. So this is why people who are in music are watched very closely by so-called authorities. And but there's not really anything that people can do, because once you go in the studio and you create your song and there it is and it's released, then it's up to the world, and the world will hear it if they want to. So I think music, rock and roll, however you wish to term it, is policed and watched very carefully because it's the only freedom, I think, on the planet.
I'm Beto Cuevas, and I just finished the interview with Morrissey. It was great. I was a little nervous, but you know, when he got there, he was so you know, cool, down to earth. We started chatting about, you know, a couple of topics, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and 15 minutes flew, man. It was really nice, really great, and I don't know, if I lose my voice and my skills as a musician, maybe I can get a job at LA TV. Think about it. Ciao.